How do you play that comp without Fawn? Two Vanguard. You don't need 4 Vanguard for that comp. In fact, there's an argument that 2 Vanguard is better because it allows you to ditch the weak Poppy and, in that case, Leona or whatever, and you instead run like the Thresh because you're so tanky that pulling in extra units that also get to be tanky is really good. So, but because we got the Fawn, we could go 4 Mystic. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, God. Stop following me, freaking weirdo. It's probably obvious, yes, but have you seen Double Seraph Ziggs yet? Yes, I certainly have seen Double Seraph Ziggs. Is there a bug with Rebels? It seems like most forward unit doesn't move if they're melee with Rebel synergy. There is no bug there. I have a video of TF ulting an enemy that already died. Are you aware of this? He didn't do... I will gladly check out the video, but my guess is he literally started his cast right as they died. I tweeted this at you, but can you make a big exclamation point before you queue up that warns you of a new patch hotfix? Unfortunately, there is no way to do that in the client. Understand the desire, but we currently don't have the ability to do that. Hey, Hannah. Hope you're doing well. If you have 2 Vanguards and Thresh pulls in another one, does he get the Vanguard buff? Yes. When nerfing buffing champions, how do you decide whether you would alter their mana cost, AP, or damage? It's based on like what we intend for them to do. You know, when we design a character, we're like, hey, this character is supposed to be the rapid spellcaster or the tanky person. For example, Singed in Rise of the Elements was always designed to be a very tanky, like, distraction unit. And so when we talked about needing to nerf Singed, one of our designers was like, oh, let's nerf his tankiness. And it was like, nope, the intent is he's tanky. We need to nerf the damage. Do you think Poppy needs more nerf? No. Why do you hotfix Ziggs that you didn't know anything about Poppy and Lumi in 10.9? Lots of reasons, but no reason that will make you happy, so I'm gonna not bother. Oh, I want 3 Zayas for this. I really do. We already have 4 Vanguard. Would it be troll of me to go 4 Vanguard this early? Bring the day. Appreciate the sub. Thank you. Let's see here. What else is viable with mech pilots other than Infiltrator Sork? Not much. That's basically what's viable with mech. Oh no, we lose. Oh god, whoa. Jace! Jace the MVP? Jace, you're so good. Mort, I'm Diamond 1, but I feel like I don't know how to play. What do I do? Please help. If you're Diamond 1, you know how to play. Unless you literally just, like, wrote off an overpowered build or something, I suppose. But even then, you at least know how to force and play that one build. I mean... The funny thing is, we shouldn't be playing any of these. Like, what we should actually be doing is selling all of this and econing. Because this is 5, 8, 9, 10 if we sold the poppies, but... Is there going to be a hotfix for Ziggs? We already did. We should lose this because they're 2 stars, but Mordekaiser... Oh, no, never mind, Darius. That's a loss. Alright, I'm going to greed this for 1 round. No, I'm not. Now that that happened, we can go like this. 10. There we go. Did Ziggs get a nerf? Yes. Why does melee champs sometimes not move towards the closest enemy? You're going to have to show me a case where you think it's not happening and I can explain it. But they should always be moving to the closest enemy. Okay, that's sweet. I guess we run with this for now. Actually, we should do this over here. What was the Ziggs hotfix? If you're not following me on Twitter, you should probably go follow me on Twitter. But it was a 3-star nerf. Is Mech Chrono 2 Sork viable? Not really. When will Jarvan get buffed? There is no plans to buff Jarvan. He is already very strong. Yay. Jarvan's attack speed buff is probably the single best team buff in the game. Any thoughts on Kate? She's good. Having a character that at 3-star can one-shot literally anything is pretty good. Okay, let's see here. We could just grab the Darius or the Jace. RFC Jace would be hilarious. No RFC Jace. We could go Seraph's Darius. That could be fun. RIP 60 LP Masters playing nerfed 3-star Ziggs. I mean, it's still viable. It's just fair now. Is Xayah still in line for more tweaks? Not currently, but we'll keep an eye on it. Do bench units get chrono buff at the start if Thresh is on board? No, it's when they're pulled in. That's what it's supposed to be. My friend wins with attack speed Void Brawler. Sweet. Oh, the Kha'Zix build? If I had a Jinx on board with no Rebel trait on the left bug. Okay. That's probably because you had more than 10 traits, and this thing can only support 10. Is a graph-based algorithm used to figure out the movement in TFT? No. The movement in TFT is actually very simple. It's move when you can, and if there is a choice, it's a coin flip. Would you rather Seraphs or Darius, Jace, or Graves? Darius. Between those three choices, it's Darius. Can you show a full Star Guardian comp? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Have you seen the Infinite Chrono bug on bench? It doesn't exist anymore. But yes, I am also subscribed to Mushroom Chicken. Favorite food? Steak and nachos. That's going to be a little hard here. It is a 1-star backline, so we might win this. When Jace hits here, it's going to hit pretty hard. Dunk. Dunk. No, got CC'd. Nice. Give me that gold. Give me that gold. My favorite steak is ribeye, medium rare. Any plans to adjust dodge mechanic? Sort of, is what I'll say. Again, not really, though. If your expectation is is dodge going away? No, dodge is not going away. That's a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold. Could use items, though. I like items. Oh, I shouldn't have sold the Leona. I like items, though, game. You can give me some items. Well, there's the Leona back. Okay. Double Darii, go! When you die to a PvE creep holding an item, does it still disappear, or was that changed? That was changed. It moves to the next round, as long as there's an empty spot. But if you die on Raptors, your items are gone forever. If I put in 4 Vanguard, I'd lose Pirate, and right now I want Pirate more than 4 Vanguard. Which would mean I can only get 3 Vanguard, which means why bother putting in 3 Vanguard? Double Darii, go! Yes, the plural of Darius is Darii, by the way. Because I said so. Were there any ultimates that you wanted to push in previous sets that couldn't because of implementation? Not because of implementation, but because of, like, game health. The example I always use is we tried Bardalt in Rise of the Elements, and Bardalt did not go very well. Okay, see, now we can code 4 Vanguard at level 6. What does Exodia mean? Exodia is a reference to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, which is an old card game that wasn't a very good card game, but it was a hilarious show. And Exodia was, if you got all 5 cards, you made the god Exodia, and you won the game. So it's become a term for, like, pulling off the hard-to-do that wins you the game. You know, it's funny. 4 Vanguard right now... Oh, God. Oh! I think we win this. Nice. 4 Vanguard's actually, like, not great in this meta, because everyone's building Last Whisper. But no one's been building Last Whisper, so... I mean, we're gonna, like, power level and just try to find GP. See if we get lucky and find a GP. I suppose I should be considering what we want to get also. Kassadin wouldn't be bad. What was the main inspiration to create TFT? I mean, Dota Auto Chess. The Dota Auto Chess mod was definitely the main inspiration. Yu-Gi-Oh! Much better than the Riot card game. Okay. It's certainly been around longer, so it gets that. Come on, Jace. Hit him hard. Boom. Bye, Lucian. Nice. Do you take more damage when the mech is dead, or is it the same? I mean, the mech is considered the 3 pilots alive. So, is the ladder reset happening based on your highest achieved rank? No. It's based on your current rank at the end of the season. Favorite set? Galaxies. Opinion on Brawler Void? I actually think it's a little weak. Items-wise, I don't care. Morello is actually kind of what we want. There's an argument for just upgrade the Darius, though. Like, we could just use the Darius upgrade or the Jace upgrade. But I think Rod is, like, the best item, because it would give us Morello later. Alright, it's looking like Jace. Does Darius ult trigger Chalice? Yes, and every reset does also. This patch feels so good. I'm glad you feel that way. Clearly not everyone does, but what I'm also struggling with personally right now is that I'll probably never make everybody happy, so... And I need to get over that. Alright, we're level 7. Would love to get some upgrades. Or we could just plop a frickin' Lulu. I guess that works. Why would you hotfix Ziggs that fast and not Poppy's Eye on a printer last patch? Oh man, never gonna get tired of that question. look, I could argue about data all day long. None of you will believe me. I could talk about whatever. None of you will believe me. So here's what I'll say, at least at the very minimum, is that Poppy and Zaya, you actually have to build a comp around. You need the perfect items, and you need to build a comp around them. Ziggs, you don't need a comp. You just need Ziggs. So, that really wasn't okay. You need double Serifs. Yes. All of the examples listed, Poppy, Zaya, Ziggs, you need the right items. That's undeniable. But again, Zaya needs the right items, and Celestial, Blade Master, Chrono. Poppy needs the right items, and Vanguard, and Sorcerer. You know what Ziggs needs? Not a damn thing. NLS Smokey, thank you. Was nerfing Kale 1 ever a topic? Yes, Kale has constantly existed right on the line of, like, she probably needs to be nerfed, but she's also a really fun premier unit. So, oh god, okay. I think we still lose this, but no, our first loss in a long time. But we still got a lot of gold. Oh, I should be buying this. Crap, I lost a gold for that. That's my fault. Speaking of, Ziggs needs 2 Serifs, is what I think you're trying to type. Yes, just like Zaya needs Last Whisper and IE, just like Poppy needs Bramble, and like you can say the items, it doesn't change anything. Characters need items. How have my cats been? Oh, Hannah, you want to hear this? Guys want to hear the scary cat story? I haven't told my sister the scary cat story, and you guys haven't heard it either. Okay, so let me place all my items, figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life, and then I will tell you the scary cat story. That doesn't need to happen, but fuck it, it's gonna happen. Whatever. Okay. Scary cat story. So, my wife and I were going to bed. This was, I think, Wednesday night. And, you know, we have the ceiling fan on to try to cool off the room. And because it's night, we can open the windows and let the air in. And so we open our window, second story in our house. And we're just chilling there. And I was telling my wife this story about how the cat had jumped on the screen door downstairs, just like was like hanging on the screen door, and I was like, "Well, that silly cat, whatever." Well, so all of a sudden the cat's just sitting on our bed, and for whatever reason was hyper, runs, zigzags as fast as it can, runs towards our window, jumps at it, knocks out the screen and goes out the door and just outside. And we're just like, oh my god. And I like sprint my ass off downstairs to get to the backyard to try to find the cat. It's like, oh shit, we just lost our cat. Like, we're so screwed. Holy crap. Thankfully, the cat didn't go far. Obviously, it wasn't hurt. But it was just like, oh, our cat was suicidal and jumped out the window. What the hell? And we can't open the window in our room anymore. And it was like, okay then. So that was just a terrifying night. The Hootsman, appreciate the sub. But yeah, so that was just a crazy... Yeah, the cat couldn't deal with it anymore. Yeah. We've been making those kind of jokes for a while now. I think the plan here is just keep leveling for the GP. We're so far ahead. I'm like not even paying attention. And we're like, somebody already died. It's only 4-3. God, this game's like a blur to me. What are the worst performing items right now? Probably Warmogs. How do you see Sorks right now? Do they need some changes? GP Sork is really good. Poppy Sork is still totally viable. Disarm is actually a really good counter to the Xayah build that people underestimate. By the way, Kassadin is like a really good counter to anyone who puts their carry here and doesn't build QSS. That Jinx was disarmed so long. Why is Mana Bug still a thing in the game? Also, I think you're doing a great job. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, the Mana Bug is the kind of bug that should have been fixed and hasn't been. That's the real answer. There's been so many other priorities, it has slipped under the radar. There's no GP, not that we'd get it anyway. Thoughts on Swordbreaker? It's really good in Blaster and otherwise not great. What's the Mana Bug? If you complete a tier item mid-combat, you gain an extra 15 mana. It's one of those really, really tiny optimizations that can matter. What do I have anyway? Another tier? Oh, I should have grabbed that. Damn it. I should have grabbed that. Any viewer for fun games today? Probably not today, though I think we should tomorrow. $32 level? No. Right after this, we'll level to 9. Are you aware of the cast alt bug sometimes gets stuck? You'd have to show me a clip. Rageblade Lulu? Nah. If we Seraph it, maybe. Even with the nerf to red buff, blasters are still super strong. Any plans to nerf blasters in the upcoming patch? We will check the data on Monday and see. I do agree they're strong, but I think they're like a good staple level 9 build, so I probably wouldn't nerf them so much as try to buff anyone that was underperforming. Oh god, this Darius is gonna wreck me. Whee! Oh, Trap Claw. Haha! Nice. Look at all that gold. We're so rich. Don't need any of this. I mean, realistically, what are we looking for? GP at 9, obviously. And then, I think that's it. Like, we're not going to give up 4 Vanguard. We could for Mystic. But we don't need to. I guess Soraka for... Like, Soraka for Leona's probably better. Wukong instead of Mord? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Let me see where my Pirate Gold ends up. If I get 2 gold, I'll do it. Okay, well there's 2 gold. Which means I can do that, no matter if I win or lose. Sweet. Actually, you know what? There you go. Level 9. And have another Darii. Why is Ziggs not on 600 damage? Because he would have been too strong. I just this moment played a game and bought an MF for Volk and she had upgrades. I don't have a clip, but I'm not pulling your leg. Okay. We will continue to investigate that. Jace 3? Ooh. If we got 3 gold, I'll buy Jace. That'd be fun. Jace 3 would be really good here. We actually want a sword really bad here. But because we're a pirate, we don't have to hurry up and rush our items. Because we'll get them anyway, eventually. Oh god, I wasn't fast enough. That's funny. Okay, let me think. That's a lot of good units that I don't want. No GP? You're killing me. Asking for I Am Lozo, do you think TFT is the best game you were a part of? It is certainly the one I've enjoyed the most. Oh god. What is that, Shaco? Quick, disarm the Shaco! No! So many Aurelian souls. So little GPs. Well, Frudnuckers. Oh well. Now we just have to kind of wait and see if we get a GP. Dun, dun. See, the problem is now we just don't have any actual like damage. Dun, dun, dun. So this is where I type on the other screen, by the way, and then people think I'm hacking. 50 gold at level 9 and not a single GP? Yep, it happens. You can't really depend on legendaries, that's the point. We should let our gold pile build back up. Is the shop not resetting after the last starting creep round a known bug? I bought everything and it didn't reset. Are you sure you didn't accidentally press lock? Do you think there's anything League should learn from TFT? Probably not. I'm not gonna say that. League's been around 10 years. It's like the most popular game in the world. I don't think we really have anything to tote. Is Lulu finishing the cast after getting killed intended? Yes. That Lulu ult's so good. If we could get a sword for Shojin, this Lulu would be rockin'. That Gunblade... Oh god, nice. Lulu. Lulu, you're the best! Storming Darkness, 4 months. Appreciate the sub. Alright, Ceres. GP. Second, this would be hilarious. Nope. I don't know. GA, I guess? GA for GP when we ever find it? Nope. I don't know. Hodge? Hodge it is, I think. Do-be-do-boo. Do. How many other players are playing Space Pirates this game? Let's find out. Not that one. One. Not that one. Not that one. So, one other player. Alright, let's see if we can hit that GP again. Nope. Nope. Ah! Here, Wukong, have a Hodge. I should probably build these items. Oh, it's unfortunate. I was really hoping to save for 4 Pirate, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Boop. Do, do. At this rate, you'll see Lulu 3 before GP. I mean, I'll take that. If we hit Lulu 3, this would be a fun game, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking about putting Ginsu's on Lulu. Yes, that's what I was probably going to do here. That's not a GP. Because this way, even if we get a sword later, we can still build the Shojins. Lulu 3 is one of the ones I haven't hit yet. I've hit GP, Echo, Aurelian Soul, and Xerath. Those are the ones I've hit 3-star. Oh, this can move up now that he's 2-star. Can you explain such bad luck? Statistically speaking, you've seen every legendary multiple times, not GP. So, you know how you go to the casino and you go to a roulette table? And sometimes it lands on the same number twice. Random is random. Random is not streaky. It is not patterned. Like, that's the way it works. I think we win this. As long as somebody would actually hit the Shaco. Thank you. Alright, we got this. He's gonna ult it. Yes! There we go. Woohoo! Do you know why people put Seraph on Misfortune and not Shojin? It's just to get the initial cast, because that's all you care about. The initial cast is all you're looking for. You don't really need MF to ult twice. Yeah, we didn't build pseudo-random. Pseudo-random would control the random outcomes a lot better. But this is a game that is pure random, and pure random usually has patterns. People do not perceive pure random very well. There's tons of studies. No, I think the Space Pirate player is still right here. Yeah, they're still alive. It's going to be us versus mech is what it's going to come down to. This locket's great for us, by the way. Again, this is one of those items that's like, I'd never build a locket, but if we're going to get handed a locket, like, sure. I mean, yeah, second Lulu for Graves is absolutely the right call. This would be interesting. Like I said, it's one of the ones I haven't hit yet. Well, we lost this fight. Corey Summerfield, appreciate the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Like someone said, this for this. This goes here, this goes here. Locket range stays there. This actually goes here. We'll do this. And we'll just chill. Because the Mech Infiltrator player is going to be coming soon. So we're actually just going to group up over here. Actually, no, it goes like this. Lock it. Nope, that goes here. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to econ up, for sure. There's the Mech Infiltrator player with pretty much the worst positioning against us. That's good. Another Lulu ult. That's fun. They're still going to beat us, I think, but... Yep, that's okay. Do I like Secret of Mana? Yeah, it was a great game growing up. I don't think it's aged that well, but it was fun. Okay, so we're down to 2 players. We're down to the Mech Infiltrator player, which right now we don't have enough damage to beat them anyway. So this is a second. Yeah, I mean, I definitely should have bought the MFs. That's definitely the mistake this game that going back you'll look at and be like, well, shoot. Yeah, the other mistake I made last round was not spreading out the Lulus. That was just a mistake. Because the Lulus can target the same person if they're already CC'd. So... Nope, not quite. A Lulu? No Lulu. There is a GP, though, finally, but too late now. There's no sword. I would have killed for a sword. I mean, I'll take GP, but it's too late now. This round won't kill us, and hypothetically, if we get a sword from the GP, that would give us the Shojins we're looking for, so... Close, but not a sword. Also, are we winning this? I think we win this. Nope, never mind. It was close, but not quite. Close. Oh, are you kidding me? We're one away. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I mean... Fuck yeah! Watch this. Your team, all little tiny people now. Oh, but are they free? Oh no, they're free? Just kidding, they're all little tiny people again. Oh shit. What do we need, by the way? A demolitionist or a chrono? I don't care. That's not a chrono. That doesn't help us. That's a chrono. Yeah, we have 9 units again. Oh shit. I don't even care if we win or lose. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know. We don't need anything. We don't care. This needs to move over 1. This needs to move over 1. This becomes more protection here. This actually can stay right over here. I don't care. What am I rolling for? Is this better than that? Not really. Here, have a bloodthirster. That'll keep you alive a little longer. Yeah, Thresh would be good. I mean, they put the mech here, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to CC it. It doesn't have QSS. Oh, that was a fun bug, though. Oh, crap. They were immune to the cast. That's not great. We should still be fine, but that kind of sucks. Lulu is smurfing. Hey, look, it's a Thresh. That's better. Okay, we actually need to do this because we need it to slow down a little bit here. So, put these in, put this in. We do need Demolitionist, but whatever. Alright, good enough. Actually, nah, it's good enough. Okay. Are there any plans to remove completely the No Galaxy Galaxy? Nope. Some players enjoy it. We want to make sure they get to keep enjoying what they enjoy. There we go. Why didn't Shaco get hit? Oh shit, we lose. See, that's the bug I was actually really concerned with. I just saw there. It's like, Shaco not getting hit there feels real bad. Ah, well. No, it's specifically Infiltrators that were bugged there, but oh well. GG.